A big lottery was held tonight, and it wasn't millions of dollars at stake. Instead, it was something much more valuable. Fox 5's Karen Hepp explains.
Like most lotteries, this lottery had a lot more losers than winners, but those that won, they won something very big, opportunity for their children. Standing room only as nervous parents in the juice box set wait on the luck of the draw.
God is good all the time. Thank you. Thank you.
This mom beams ear to ear. Her child has just won a slot in the brand new charter school Harlem Success. Nancy Ba dances in delight. Her son has a new destiny.
I am very excited because, we cannot afford to send them to private schools. So when we get these opportunities, it's really exciting.
It's my first child, first school. It's a big thing for us right now. I'm excited. I'm kind of speechless. I'm just happy to see that she got accepted.
It's a great beginning.
When private isn't an option, charter schools are the golden ticket. The goal at Harlem Success, start with kindergarten and first grade and send every child to college.
I think they work the kids harder, and the schools are smaller. The classes are smaller.
500 desperate parents applied for just 155 slots. The hundreds of disappointed left shaking their heads, frustrated by their hopes fading. Only 12 charters will open this fall.
We just have to keep our fingers crossed and see what happens.
We had hundreds. It was standing room only. And I think what it shows is that parents are desperate for educational options. And right now, there are 3 politicians standing in the way of parents having access to more charter schools: Governor Pataki, Shelley Silver, and Joe Bruno.
Right now, the state legislature is taking up this very important issue, whether or not they should raise the cap on charter schools. By looking around this room here, by judging by all of the disappointed parents, many, many are hoping they will. In Harlem, I'm Karen Hepp, Fox 5 News.
Parents were hoping for luck tonight in an admissions lottery for Harlem's newest charter school. The lottery was held because there was limited space there. Parents say they don't like gambling with their children's future. They'd rather have more schools. Reg Chapman reports.
They waited in line, a line that stretched outside the basement of the Salem United Methodist Church in Harlem for the results of a lottery. But it isn't money these parents are trying to win. They want to win a slot for their child to attend Harlem's newest charter school.
We're just looking to place her on a fast track. And we understand that the charter school is an excellent format for her.
More than 500 parents filled out applications for their children to attend, but there are only 155 slots, making a lottery necessary to determine who gets in. The names are pulled from a box, and the new scholars are welcome to the family.
Ballofin and Gabriel Ballofin. Yay!
More than 360 children will go home without an acceptance letter to Harlem Success Charter School. Executive Director Eva Moskowitz says the demand for greater educational options should be satisfied with the opening of additional charter schools.
Governor Pataki and Shelley Silver and Joe Bruno are 8 days away from deciding whether parents in Harlem and all over the state of New York are going to get an opportunity to attend a school like Harlem Success. And it is imperative that the cap for charter schools is lifted.
Eva Moskowitz says are lobbying against raising the charter school cap to a minimum of 250 statewide. In a statement released to News Channel 4, Assembly Speaker Sheldon Silver says the issue of whether or not to lift the cap on charter schools will come after lawmakers pass the budget in Albany.
Shouldn't be a fight like this to get a great school for your child. All his children's schools should be just as good as this one.
Parents like Lynette Williams says she hopes lawmakers see the large number of people who want choices for their children and open up the doors of more charter schools across the state. News Channel 4.
Coming up, Janice says it.
There's a new charter school opening in Harlem. The good news, 155 students will get in. The bad news, more than 400 students have applied for a spot. Well, tonight, it all came down to one very important lottery drawing to see who'd get in and who wouldn't. Education reporter Art McFarland's live in Harlem with the latest. Good evening, Art.
Good evening, Charles, and it might as well have been lotto as far as some parents were concerned. The Harlem Success Academy will open in September with kindergarten and first grade, eventually going up to 8th grade. Parents consider tonight's lottery to be a really big event because the future of their children is at stake. That was a common reaction for the lucky families who won the charter school lottery.
I am ecstatic. I'm beside myself. This is one less thing to worry about.
And in a packed church basement, some 300 families could only hope their children's names were pulled from a box. How nervous are you?
Very nervous.
Why?
Just something better for my daughter.
By law, lotteries are held for charter schools whenever the demand exceeds the number of spaces available.
It's a different environment from the public schools, and they work better with the kids, and it's a smaller setting, so the kids get a better opportunity and a chance to learn.
For most families here tonight, of course, the anxiety of waiting led to disappointment and even sadness.
My grandson didn't get in. That's why I'm very sad. But I'll try some other charter school out.
Those behind the Harlem Success Academy had a point in making this lottery so public. In a decision expected within the next few days, they want state lawmakers to lift the current cap on charter schools. Former City Council Education Committee Chairwoman Eva Moskowitz is lead administrator for Harlem Success.
There's only 100 statewide. New York City has 4 charters. So a Harlem Success, another school like Harlem Success, cannot come into being next year unless the cap is lifted.
Not every charter school succeeds, but the demand is clear. Almost every parent we spoke to tonight whose child did not get into Harlem Success said they will try for the next lottery for the next available charter school. We're live tonight in Harlem. Art McFarland, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.